This is the one thing that you need to know this week in the field of digital marketing. So recently, Google and Facebook have just released their financial results. They were pretty awesome. Why should you care, you may be thinking? Well, it's really important to understand how the big ecosystem is operating. You know, looking for threats and weaknesses in Google or Facebook's business model. So the simple answer is they're still crushing it. And in fact, together, Google and Facebook control about 70% of the online ad market, which is just huge. The numbers behind their financial results were impressive. Google's revenue was up 24%, which is pretty impressive results. It was interesting to see the mix behind the revenue change behind that. So actually, overall cost per clicks declined by 18%, but total click volume rose by 47%, which is huge. So that's partly as a result of the growth, the general growth, but also about the move to mobile. So mobile CPCs often tend to be cheaper, and there's also been quite a change or an increase in demand throughout Asia. And I think YouTube is also affecting the overall performance of Google as well in a positive way. So there's a bit of structural shift, but fundamentally the results are fantastic. Facebook is continuing to crush it as well. Instagram, probably one of the most interesting ones. It's about, I think, a quarter of Facebook's revenue, and that is actually growing by, it's predicted to grow by another 100% this year. So Instagram, really interesting to watch. The main one to actually keep an eye on for the future is Amazon. So they've recently, 2017, announced their ad product, and they're the only ones with the scale and distribution that can challenge Google and Facebook. So we're going to be keeping an eye on Amazon, start doing some tests and see what's happening there. But that's really the only one, the only entity that really can challenge these guys in the near future. Snapchat and Twitter, their revenue dollars are child's play compared to the two big beasts. So maybe a good time to buy the shares, depending on your mindset. They've both increased substantially over the last 12 months. Google's up about 30%. Facebook is up by about 38% over the last 12 months. So both crushing it. So we'll wait and see. We're not going to recommend any share prices. We're not a fund manager, but nice to see that Google and Facebook's business model are exceptionally strong.